now the weak nature, right? But these other nations, right, they're becoming like women. They're letting women rule over them and such. They got all these damn feminist movements, but they don't understand that the man is over the woman. And that's how it always is, and that's how it's always gonna be. But that's the philosophies of America, right? And that's according to the Holy Spirit. So these women need to humble down, because a woman really means servant, a servant, right? And they're set to help the man, right? And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and hasty to flee from these times, because it's gonna get real evil out here. It's gonna get destructive out here. There's gonna be people that ain't gonna care for nobody. There's gonna be people destitute of hope out here, right? Like it is already. These people are just it's gonna be so many people dying that you just gonna, but hey, you might die too, right? Even men of the Lord will die, as is prophesied that there's gonna be men of the Lord that has to be beheaded, right, for this truth. And that's how bold we are, that we know that men of the Lord are gonna be beheaded, but we're still doing the work, right? Because these things can't don't fear us, right? We know that Esau's coming with that great persecution, but that means we gotta be on more fire, right? We gotta be burning like a bonfire, right? That takes over the rainforest when y'all sleeping and burns you while you burns you up. You know, this is Revelation 20:4, and I saw thrones. Let me start at the top. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand, and he laid hold on a dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years, right? And that's talking about these Edomites, right? Because what? After the Roman Empire fell, then it was the Byzantine Empire, and they had no power. And cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that he must be loosed a little season, and that season is now. That's why the Roman Empire is back in the form of America, NATO, and the EU, right? Which is the beast, right? And Slovakia. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon 10 heads and 7 horns. And I saw thorns, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, for the word of the Most High, which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Yahushua 1,000 years, right? Because what? We can't take the chip, which the mark of the beast is the chip, right? Mark of the chip, like Apostle Rakas said, it's the same thing, right? Mark of the beast is the RFID chip, and if you take it, then you're gonna be destroyed, right? So let me go into that, because a lot of people don't have the understanding of it. Oh, it's yeah, 7 heads and 10 horns. Slovakia if I said otherwise. Music. You go over there, and he's singing over there, but he don't got no understanding of the holy scriptures, right? So it's of no avail. Right Lucky, what was I going into? Oh, the chip. Oh, the chip. What's the mark of the beast? Oh, the chip. Okay. This is Revelation 13 and 11, and I behold another beast coming up. Let me see if I can go up. I started. This is Revelation 13 and 1, and I stood up upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his head the name of blasphemy, or the names of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet, which that's going back to fuck it, what's his name? Alexander the Greek, right? And his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. And I saw one of his heads as it was wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. So that's the Roman Empire falling and then rising back up. And all the world wonder after the beast, right? That's why they say, that's why all these nations, when they first they're talking about America, they're like, oh, America want to come over here. Oh, this place is so great, right? But then they come over here and they're like, oh, this place is booty. Right, and they worship the beast, which gave power. They worship the dragon, which gave power unto the beast, and they worship the beast, saying, "Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him?" Right. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against the Most High, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven. Right? That's why they put up a white image, right, of the Son of the Most High and of the Most High, right? But that's blasphemy, right? And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power is given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations, right? That's why they took us down, right? But that was that was allowed by the Most High to fulfill the prophecy, right? And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb, slain from the foundation of the world. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, which are the Israelites, the Negro, Latino, and Native American, by their byword today. Bywords, right? And I upheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Right? He doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceive them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by the sword and did live. So that's talking about the Roman Empire first, and then now it's talking about the EU and then NATO, right, along with America. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and caused that as many as would not worship the beast, the image of the beast, should be killed, right? So the ways of the beast, right? And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, which is 666. But that mark of the beast is the RFID chip, right? Which a lot of these people in America gonna take, right? Because it's gonna be mandatory, right? When the martial law and such comes down. First, it's gonna be it's not gonna be mandatory, like they just take it because they want to, and then it's gonna become mandatory, right? And that chip is here. That mark of the beast, the RFID chip is here, right? So it says, just going back to this, 2nd Ezra 15 and 4. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. It's lucky I remembered another scripture. The water you have by your mouth. It says, Revelation 11 and 18, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, right? Because what, they was drinking the philosophies of America, and they're angry, I know. In the time of the dead that they should be judged, and thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, which are which we believe we are the servants the prophets, right? And to the saints and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroyed the earth, right? So who destroyed the earth, right? It's these Edomites, the Caucasians, right? We ain't had nothing to do with that. That's why the Most High already had it prophesied that they're going into slavery under us, right? And America is going to be destroyed, which is Babylon the Great. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 6. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves, being lesbians, faggots, well, let me be correct, homosexuals and transgenders, right? Because it's not the ways of the Most High, and it should be hate speech dealing with those people, because they hate the Most High, right? I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth. I know it says unto me. Crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will suffer them now. I will not suffer them to dwell in the land of Egypt, which is America, which America is spiritually Sodom and Egypt, which is Revelation 11 verse 8. Right? Egypt shall mourn in the foundation of it. No, let me go back up. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So it's gonna become desolate. Right? Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Right? So yeah. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel.